and Seth from Game That Cosplay. Somewhere in here.
Somewhere in there. I just see the shop monkey.
Hi.
Hi. Alrighty. Well.
Am I kind of doing a little bit of last second straightening up here?
Yep, because he sucks and procrastinates. Actually,
it's not that I procrastinate. It's just I gotta fix your shit.
What? No, I'm a perfect little angel.
Plus, my shit here I had to fix up. We all know I kind of got lost. We kind of lost me on the stream last week. I had to totally redo my computer here and set it up all over again. So that was fun.
And tell us what you will be working on this week, Seth.
Working on computer.
Well, I try and find my wig comb. I thought, tell us what you will be working on this week. Well, I try to find the wig comb I just had. There it is.
I'm going to be doing the mock-up for the straps for Zach. I'm just going to be using regular craft foam for this, just because it's a similar thickness of the leather I'll be using. The leather will be thicker, I think.
Baby, it's armor grade leather.
This is just a good way to.
It's thick.
Yeah, this is just a good way to actually be able to see how it's going to look this way without having to use expensive leather other than once. They say measure 3 times, and that's basically what this will be. I get to go measuring and craft foam that's only $8 for a roll rather than screwing it up on the leather that's $70 for a sheet.
Well, free technically for you.
Well, yeah, free for me, but if I fuck it up, I gotta pay for it. I gotta buy it the next day. So.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
I thought I had everything, and apparently I didn't because oh no, never mind. It's behind me. Okay, now let's turn this lovely thing over. Yeah, I suck, okay? I'm always forgetting stuff. Alright. So, with this yummy wig, I'm back on it again. So, I'm adhering these fibers just with simple glue. With the simple got to be spray, and then here's the hairspray to hold that together. And as you can see, this wig is freaking massive. So one thing I'm going to do now that the hairspray is all set is grab my blow dryer and pretty much dry it out a bit. And as you can see, I press it to pretty much that point in the wig because that also firms it in and keeps it in place. So now I'm going to move that. And I lost my wig comb again because I am awesome. This happens all the time.
Not lose anything.
I know, I lose everything. I'd like lose my mind if it wasn't attached.
If you could find it.
Oh, shut up. We're assholes to each other.
I'm just grab
Like, he pretty much said that whenever we live together, he's going to remove my step stool and put it on top of a fridge. And I will be very mad. Because I need that step stool for everything. Because I'm short. I'm 4'11". I can't reach shit.
Alright. So I had to grab a chair real quick because inspire a lot of me sitting on my ass today. And the other chair that I had in here was my old desk chair that I gave to my little sister because she needed one. So this is just a spare kitchen chair that mostly sits in the corner because we have no friends that come over. Nor do we really use the dining room table anyways. So.
Nope, because y'all are barbarians, and I mean I am too when I'm there.
Yep.
Why do you like me again?
I might be moving my camera. You're talking to the person that scared away the waitress.
Oh, why don't you tell them that story?
She was in town a couple weeks ago, and we went to the boardwalk in Shreveport, and since that's like the closest Joe's Crab Shack here, because living in Milwaukee sucks, so we decided to go to Joe's Crab Shack. And me and my family, we're barbarians. Do the whole like eating crab with our hands, cracking it open, having little contests of who can get the biggest piece of crab meat.
We were doing that too.
We decided to do that. It's the only way I know how to eat crab. And our waitress never came back to the table until we were done eating.
Until she pretty much saw there was no food
We
left.
may have growled at her a little bit.
You may have growled at her a bit. But yeah, we're barbarians.
Just don't mind me having to move my camera here.
I have to go grab another clip. I will be back. Mine is broken.
And what you can actually probably kind of see here off to the side right here. This is my body form. I got to fix it up a little bit because the duct tape keeps breaking. So I'm just going to super tape the shit out of it. Give myself a big hug here. And really just tape the crap out of this here. Because I'm tired of this thing breaking. And that's what duct tape is for.
Duct tape is for everything.
You're in Longview? Yeah, basically.
If you can't tell, he really hates Longview.
I do.
Are you happy to be leaving there in a few months?
Oh, yeah. Very much so.
Right now, I'm sectioning out the pieces to apply the tiny little hair cone. And just trying to position the wig so where everything lines up the way I want it to. So now with my hot glue gun on one of the little edges of the cone, I'm going to put a thin layer of glue so I can put it down onto the wig. Are you still cleaning your shop over there? Or, oh, you're patching up the mannequin. I didn't even notice because I'm awesome. Ouch. And be careful, hot glue burns. Don't be a Dezzy and burn yourself. Again.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
Burning yourself is bad. Hot things are hot. Hot glue is hot. You know, it's implied in the name. This duct tape sucks.
What duct tape did you buy?
I just stopped by Dollar General to avoid having to go to Walmart. So that probably explains it, but I'm also going to wrap this more in the duct tape than just do these patches, which I'm about to start doing. Okay. I just wanted to lay it down, get a few patches on it real quick to hold it.
I unhooked it. Damn it.
We packed this thing really good and tight, so
I didn't want it to be squishy, so.
Are you calling me fat? She's calling me fat, guys.
Baby, you're not fat.
I have a support, and this is what I get.
You what?
I said I rely on you for love and support, and this is what I get?
Baby, you're not squishy. You're not fat. You're perfect. Like, I should show you pictures of my exes. And you'll realize what I'm saying about you being the most attractive one I've been with is true. Shit we talk about on live stream.
Yep. While I'm wrapping my body form in duct tape.
I thought you were gonna say wrapping your body in duct tape. I was like, what?
Well, kinda. I mean, it's a form of my body.
Okay, and I'm positioned this on my lap. That way I could get at it better. I didn't like how it came out. And by some miracle, I was actually able to rip it apart and redo it. Normally, that would end up horribly. But someone loved me today.
I guess.
It's these little back cones that tend to be the hardest one for me. They're easy to make and cover in hair. It's just placing them down is pretty difficult. Alright, I know how I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to put the hot glue directly on the hair tract. Very gently.
I'm glad I don't use duct tape for much.
You're not that much of an East Texan?
No.
Ooh. That almost could end horribly. Alright.
Alright. So, got my body form ready, kind of. And what I will be doing here is, first of all, sitting on my ass. I'm lazy.
It sounds like your roommates are home.
Yep, there. Couple of tools you're going to need to do this kind of thing. It's very simple and does not require a lot. First of all, I need a marker of some kind. I'm going to be using a silver Sharpie because the foam I have here is black. This makes my life easier. Some kind of freaking knife. Some kind of sharp blade. You want them to be nice and sharp. I think my sharpest one here is my X-Acto knife because I just changed out the blade on it. So I'm going to use it. Another thing, this isn't like mandatory for the mock-up, but it does help move things along quicker, is a straight edge of some sort. I have this thing here. I can't remember what the hell they're called. Steel square. This is why we leave labels on things. So I'm just going to use it. It just makes things easier. Goes along smoother. Another thing you might want to go ahead and get and grab for this is measuring tape of some sort. And also, obviously, a body form here makes it easier. But if you don't have one and don't have the time or a friend that is willing to help you out with that because they're an asshole of some sort, you can have them help you take the measurements for it or whatever if they're not that much of an asshole. Or you can just guess. I don't like guessing. I do like saving my materials, but since you're doing a mock-up anyways, it wouldn't hurt too much to just take a random guess. Like, I think it would be this one, but I don't recommend it. You know, like I said, this crap here is cheap. You can get this by the roll at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, either or. They both sell it for about $8. And yeah, you can use this as a good mock-up here for doing some leather stuff like that. I'm not going to bother doing the design on it just because why the hell would I? This is not going to be the final piece. I might go ahead and do a few little rings or something. I think I've got a 3-inch PVC pipe that I can just cut a little bit off of and make a ring out of it. And just to use for this, I can just cut a little sliver off of it and use that. And then just kind of go from there. But first, we're going to go ahead and figure out. I want to go ahead and do this this bottom belt piece here, and kind of start with that because that'll give me a good base of where these straps are going to start from. These other bigger straps here. So, excuse the weird camera angle today. I'm just trying to figure out how I can show everything while also catching, how I'm measuring on this blasted thing. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of start doing things. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention that you'll need, unless you just don't give a shit about your table surface, something to go between that table and your foam. You can see I've been using this thing. It's cut the hell up. And yeah, that's what we're going to keep using. Or I am going to, just because I already have it. And I'm cheap right now.
Well,
eventually I'll go ahead and get a self-healing.
We're penny pinching like hardcore, the both of us, right now.
I'm always penny pinching like hardcore.
Well, it's even more hardcore than normal, though.
I'm also going to go ahead and have a reference image pulled up here. Just off to the side. And if anyone has any questions or comments about anything, just put it up in the chat.
We like talking to people. I might play ESO tonight. When do I ever have any fun? And work is going to be like hell tomorrow. We forgot to change the name of the stream again.
Did you?
Yeah. I suck.
Good job. We'll change it later. Just don't mind me. I'm just trying to pull up a good reference image here.
And I'm letting people know we're live because I normally do that. I forgot. I'm off my game today.
Yep. So it seems.
Alright, where did T-Pin go? There it is. Alrighty, so now the hair cone is put in, and the one thing I don't ever actually need to use the wefts from my pack is because, as you can see, the wefts from the wig that are already in there are going to actually cover it. So it saves work. I learned that on the last one I did. And one thing I'm going to do, since the fibers aren't sticking the way I want, is I'm going to put more hairspray so it gets nice and tacky, and use my blow dryer on low heat. Low heat.
Since I'm also kind of doing this on my body form here, I could actually use a Sharpie because that crap will just wipe off anyways later, or I could take some alcohol to it and it'll be fine. I already have some dry erase markers because I do have a dry erase board somewhere, or actually in my room.
It's the one you don't even
plus
use?
We also have
sort of thing?
Not currently. I do plan on getting it set up eventually because it has a cord on the other side I can use for pictures and notes and everything.
For all the crap I send you?
Yes. And other people.
Other people send you stuff?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like Melissa, with her, when she finished paying off the staff, she actually sent me a little picture.
Nice.
With the check. Yeah. So it was cool. So what I'm just going to do here is I'm just going to use dry erase, and as I use it and whatnot. This way I can just erase it later easier. But we actually have a whole room in our house that when they put up they did panel walls, and it's basically, they're like dry erase board. It's awesome. So we still have some of that left over. So I might go ahead and make another little dry erase board for in here. So I'm going to go back to my image here. I just got to keep making sure that I am on camera here. So that looks a little